Well, we're about ready to take the next step in putting this straw bale garden together. We have some plastic that the straw sits on top of. The reason why we're doing that is to try to preserve some of the moisture. We have a really dry environment here, so we'll be wrapping this up kind of like a Christmas present or a birthday present. So, want to grab the tape, Irene, and we'll get started?
Yep.
Now what we're doing is just taping this in place so that we can come in and put some staples in, some garden staples in, to hold the plastic in place. Now what Irene's doing right now is she's cutting the plastic in the middle so we can fold up the ends so that we have straw covered on all four sides. We live in northern Arizona, and in the spring, like it is right now, we always have a breeze. Sometimes it's more than a breeze. Sometimes it's actually quite vigorous. It's not vigorous yet, but it will be later. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to preserve the moisture in these bales. The wind will come along and dry these bales out quite a lot. They've been outside all winter long. They got rained on, they got snowed on. They were very heavy when we moved them over here, but they're starting to lighten up. So it's really important that we do as much as we can to preserve the moisture in these bales. Now we're going to use these landscape staples to secure the plastic to the straw bales. Okay, so we now have the straw bales wrapped up. The next step is to go ahead and get the irrigation turned back on in the yard. I'll put on a jacket and go down into the orchard so that I can double check that last valve. Assuming that's closed, we'll go ahead and come back up, open this up, and start watering. The water is on the yard, so we'll start trying to condition the bales. Now these bales were still pretty wet from this winter's rains and snow, but I'm still going to wet them down some more. Now yesterday I came out and sprayed down these bales pretty heavily. Now I'm going to sprinkle a cup of fertilizer on the top of each bale. I've already wet these bales down a little bit so that the fertilizer won't be blowing away because we have high wind. But we'll come back and water them in some more.